All right, guys, back here at the Catskills Sugar Shack, and it's a little bit later in the morning, around 8:30, and it's a beautiful sunny day. Just wanted to give a little update on the property and what it looks like around April time frame, April 23rd. It is starting to bud. Some of the leaves are starting to show a little bit of green at the ends and the tips. The grass is greening up, as you can see. The water is flowing. This mountain, I guess from a cold winter and lots of snow up there, it's just still oozing water everywhere. But yeah, I just want to do a quick property walkthrough and show you some of the things over the winter and that happened, and then talk about future spring and summer plans. All right. So walking down the driveway, we got this gigantic limb that fell down over the winter. I do have to chop that up. That'll be next couple weeks projects to get that out of here. I couldn't carry it by myself. Then this other limb also came down, so I got to chop this one up here. Got to bring that over to the side and get that out of here. The culvert, the water that leads to the culvert, I cleared out all the leaves so you can see water could now flow freely. I have to do that once a season just to keep this clear so that water can flow through it. Raked out the driveway a little bit, got a lot of the branches out of here as well that kind of fell over the winter. Got the leaves out of here so the water can really get through the culvert on the other side here. And yeah, so it's cleaned up the driveway, and then just walking down our nature trail. It is covered with leaves, but we usually kind of rake this out once a season just to clear out the trail. And so we'll probably do that in the next couple weeks. We got Teddy Guy leading the way over here. He always wants to show me where to go, and there he goes. So this silly little orange shed thing I kind of crushed, and next steps is to kind of load this up into my car and bring it to the town dump. Again, that'll probably happen the next couple weeks or so. Try and get this thing out of here. It's a mess. Walking over through to the trail over here. I want to take a look to the right, and this whole area, I get Frank to kind of clear out, and that should be coming hopefully in the spring, in the late spring, maybe early summer. But as you can see, there's a lot of debris over here, so all this stuff will go over the winter. We have this huge branch kind of fall down from that tree right up there, and this tree's actually half dead, so this tree's gonna go. As you can see, that's where it broke off. So you got another limb dangling, and yeah, that's a big tree that's mostly half dead on the other side, so that thing will come down. Then you got this big ash tree that is totally dead, so that'll come down, and a lot of this debris over here will all get cleared out and kind of clean up this whole area. As you can see, the water's flowing pretty nice, so this is what's feeding the pond continuously. Again, this whole area just needs to be cleaned out a little more so that you have a clear path for this water to flow straight to the pond. But that's, yeah, late spring, hopefully early summer project that can be completed. And there's a couple apple trees in here that'll hopefully survive some of this clear out. And those apple trees, they had nice size, like yellowish apples when they grew. So I'm very curious what kind they are and how they taste, if some of them can be salvaged. But yeah, as you can see, this water is flowing nicely, filling up the pond. We'll go take a look over here to the other side of the pond. And so also over the winter, this gigantic branch came down, and I do have to saw this one up as well and get this guy out of here. So as we approach it, there goes Teddy in the water. And yeah, so this one's in the way, but check this out. It looks like the beavers already started to gnaw at it to get it out of here for me, but they didn't do so well. So yeah, they started to gnaw at it, but yeah, got to get this thing out of here. All right, walking around the path. I'm walking kind of fast just to get through all the items that I want to show you on the video, but taking a look into the water real quick. See those sacks that are kind of growing on the grasses there? Believe those are all frog eggs starting to form here. So we should have a lot of tadpoles in about a couple weeks. Then we're gonna have millions of frogs, and the frogs will start. You know. So this path is growing in nice. This grass is all fresh from last year, and it looks like it took hold nicely. So we should have a great green walking path. So over at the wildflower garden, I'll take a look at that in a little bit, but the grass we used over there was an annual ryegrass, which I expected to die off because we mowed it before it reseeded, or thought I did, but it looks like it's growing back, so we'll see if it kind of dies off or not. But mixed in there, we do see some of the wildflower seeds starting to take hold, so some of them look like they're coming back. Hopefully they can make it through and get through the ryegrass and grow nice. All right, so over here you could see two trees kind of sheared off. So you see it's a pine tree down there. That's just the top of the tree just broke right off. It's hard to see with the lighting, but it's this one over here somewhere, and also this one right over there. That one broke off. So I got to saw that up or move that aside, and then hopping down to our main trail here back into the woods. Check this big limb out. Another limb fell right into our walking path, so this is another big one that we're gonna have to chop up. Fell off of this gigantic old ash tree, I think. But yeah, that one's got to go, so we'll work on that. And heading back into our walking path trail here, we got another fallen tree that we got to clear back here. I just want to show you that one real quick. So right here, this little pine tree, not too bad, but it just fell and crossed the whole path right here. So I won't go any further, but the bridge is looking good back there. The water is flowing nicely. But yeah, these trees have to go. So that'll be probably next couple weeks working on that project. All right, Teddy, lead the way. Let's go, buddy. Yeah, I'm coming. Can we get you? All right. So coming right out of the woods here. He's showing me where to go. I'm gonna hop back up to the pond, and the beaver deceiver is still doing its job. You can see it's flowing nicely. Nothing's clogging it up. Over here where it empties out, you can see. Check this out. It's flowing continuously, nice water. So as much as feeding into the pond is probably coming out of the pond and keeping everything nice and level. Teddy's gonna probably grab a drink here. All right, now up into the bridge area. So this area, this is that 12-foot bridge, and survived the winter just fine. As you can see, the water's flowing nice underneath it, all the way up. And when you walk over here, kind of looks like it could be a nice walking path right back through there. So that will be also a summer project, kind of clearing out some of this. But also, this little area is pretty cool because it stays shaded most of the day with all the tree cover, and I think it's going to be an awesome little sitting area where you could put a little bench or something. And this could be like a little hideaway. So gonna put some, we have a lot of mulch, like wood chips and stuff left over from the tree mulching, that probably gonna just put it down here in this area, just lay it all down and make this a little sitting area. So you could just kind of hang out right about here. And you have this nice tree. I don't know what kind it is, but it kind of hangs over nicely. So it could, you see like where you could sit down right here and just kind of peek and stare out at the pond. And just seems like a really nice relaxing area, especially with the stream nearby flowing. I could find myself definitely taking a nap right about here. So I'm excited about that for the summer, but we're gonna keep going into the wildflower area. So gonna just see if we could find a couple little sprouts to take a look at, figure out what's happening, if stuff's gonna come up. Hopefully they're not just all clovers, but I think we have something. Yeah. So it's hard to tell. I do see some clovers sprouting up. There was an area where I saw a lot of different stuff besides clovers sprouting up, but I now can't find it. So I'll have to check back in a couple weeks here, see what's gonna come up the wildflower garden. But the idea is from the bridge, there's gonna be a path just mowed straight from the bridge up and over this culvert and up into this area. And probably just keep this whole area mowed like it is. But as you can see, this water is, this swale right here is doing its job, getting the water to kind of clear out of here and keep this area nice and dry and walkable. You also have this area right here, this swale, that catches other water and funnels it out to the main stream. So it's keeping this area nice and dry as well. But yeah, the water diversion's doing its thing and doing a good job. So I'm excited about that. All right, that's all I got for this update video, but all is good here, and have a good one. Bye bye.